All right, in the Stormworks Basics, we're going to come back to our door here, and we're going to do something a little bit different. Now what we're going to do is we're going to press and hold the up arrow, and we're going to incrementally open the door. We're going to press and hold the down arrow and incrementally open the door the other way. All right, so let's go into our microcontroller and we'll show you how to do that. All right, so I deleted the 2 pulses from last time. I'm going to connect 1 to up, and I'm going to connect 3 to down, and the only thing I'm going to change here is the increment, right? If I click this and it's 1, it's going to open the door all the way. If I click this down 1, it's going to close it and move it the other way all the way. So let's go 0.00. Let's do one more 0, 3001. All right, 0.0001. Now, every time I press that button, it's going to go only 0.001. So as I hold it, it's going to do that a lot of times, and it's going to let us swing the door manually. So let's update that. Let's spawn it in. All right, let's go over to our door. All right, so if we press the door, it doesn't seem like it's doing much. But if we hold it, you can see how super slowly it's moving that door. See, it's barely creeping. Right? It's barely creeping, right? So the door is too slow for us, right? It's not really working for us. So let's go back on the workbench, right? So this is good for throttles, right? This is how I do a lot of throttles in my airplanes. I use those up-down arrows. So as you can see, that was way too slow. So let's change the increment. Let's do it by 10 times. So let's delete a 0. 0.001 now. So this door should be 10 times faster than the last door. Let's go over. Let's press the up arrow. As you can see, it's 10 times faster, but that's still pretty slow for a door, right? But it's a lot better. So let's go back. So how about 10 times faster than this? So let's go back into our microcontroller, and we will remove another 0. So this is really good for changing the sensitivity of your throttles if you're using up-down arrows, or changing the sensitivity. Let's say you made a garage door and it's moving too fast for you. It doesn't look realistic. You want it to move nice and realistically. So you just can change these values, and it'll allow you to change how fast or slow. If you might be using this for landing gear and you want your gear to move up and down a little bit slower or faster. Let's push the button. That's a nice door now. Right? We have a nice door we can control. We can open and close at a good speed. Right? So what else is this good for? Well, let's say we made a crane, right? We want to we want to lift the crane's arm. We want to lower the crane's arm. By changing those 0 values, as you can see, we had it super slow. I went up by 10 times. It was better, but still too slow. I went up another 10, and then it was much better. So this is about perfect swing for a door, right? So let's go in. Let's go 10 times even faster, and we'll see what that looks like. All right, come over here, and we'll make it 0.1. Update, spawn, and let's see what it looks like. Right? So nice and fast. Right? So every tap, as you can see, it gives it a little bit. Now, if we wanted it to do that, now as you see, it's doing multiple increments. So let's say we don't want it to do that little jump there, right? Let's go back to our friend the pulse. All right. So now what this is going to do is every press or hold of that button is going to do the 1. Right, so we're not going to get that where it keeps going after we let go. 2 pulses in there, update, spawn. This should get rid of that lag it has in it where it keeps going. All right, so each press, as you can see, is incrementally doing this. All right, so why would we want this? Well, let's say we're talking about flaps. All right, we're back to increments. So you want to move your flaps in increments. It's nice and slow now. All right, so this has a lot of applications as well. So knowing how each of these functions work and each of these pieces of logic really help you start to design better. Now this is a little silly to have a door function this way, but again, it could be anything. It could be landing gear, it could be a crane. All right, so that concludes this video. Thanks for watching.